All right, now I've just rattled off a bunch of numbers. Let's get back to our guest analyst, and that's going to be Oliver Slope from Blue Line Futures in Chicago. Oliver, thanks for joining the show. What are your thoughts here on these row crops? Again, a decent green on the screen, but boy, it's been pretty volatile.
Very volatile, right? We came into Tuesday morning trade, and I won't use the Chicken Little reference there, but it looked like the bottom was falling out. And over the last 24 hours, we've traded in a 28-cent range for this July contract, and we're seeing the yo-yo effect. And that's typical for this time of year, right? You get a lot of back and forth with the ever-changing weather forecast. The technical resistance level, $6 to $6.06. That's the 50-day moving average. Top end of the recent range, that continues to be a huge barrier for the bulls. If we're able to get out above there, potentially we spark a little bit more short covering, but we need some news to, I think, get us to do that. And maybe that comes with tomorrow morning's weekly export data. Maybe it comes with some weather forecasts, or maybe it comes next week on the back of that USDA report. There's a lot of different catalysts, but until then, I think we chop around in a little bit of a range. And I think the same can be said with soybeans. Soybeans, that July contract trading in about a 66-cent range this week, and only down 6 cents for the week. So we've been going very fast nowhere.
Right. Let me ask you real quick. I kind of feel like it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of a situation. We've got wheat coming in from Poland. We're taking in beans from Brazil because we're not competitive. Everybody wants a weather market to see prices rise. Doesn't that make us less competitive?
It does. And the I states are going to be very crucial here the next couple of weeks. Typically, seasonally speaking, we start to see a market top in the back half of June, middle of June. But the I states have been very dry. Everyone knows that. The market's, I think, done a good job at digesting that. That's why we've had the relief rally from the recent lows. But if they get a rain, agreed, look out to the downside. I still think that if we do raise a good crop, there probably is more downside potential. It doesn't mean we can't rip higher. It's going to be very dependent on weather. But for producers who can't really stomach this day-to-day volatility, CME Group does offer New Crop Weekly options, which are a great tool to give you that short-term hedging opportunity.
Totally agree. Great stuff. All right, stay right there. We need to go pay some bills because Suzanne's expensive. We're going to come right back and talk more with Oliver Slope after this.